guys, and welcome back to SAAB Cars. Today we're going to take a look at the new generation 9.5 and we're going to investigate the driver's seat, because all driver's seats with the leather, the color tend to wear out in certain spots or areas. So we're going to take a look at that today, and we're going to fix it as good as possible using touch-up leather pens from Leathermaster. So what you basically do is you go online and you buy a pen, and there is a color chart that you can buy and that you can get, so you can try and match your leather color for the pen. I bought 3 different colors. It was the off-white, the light beige and the light sand. So on the chart it looks like I had the off-white or the light beige, but in reality it was like more light sand, and even onto the sand color. So using only one pen, I would go for the light sand, although it might be a bit light. So it could be good to get the light sand and the sand, and either use the sand or mix it with the light sand, or use the light sand depending on the interior. The pen looks like this. This is the light sand. Then we have the light beige, and then we have the off-white. And to finish off, I would put a so-called top finish on. And this is a matte top finish. You can get a matte version or you can get a glossy version. I went for the matte version. And to start off, we need to clean the area using alcohol and a microfiber towel. I also have some masking tape to put on the seat so I don't get the color everywhere. And of course you also need a plate, just a normal plate, basically because you need a non-absorbent surface for the pen. I'm going to explain that in just a minute, how you use the pen. So let's get to work. First, let's start clean off the area with some alcohol. Which removes the grease. And then I'm going to mask off the area here and all the way here. So now that the area has been masked off, I will take the color pen and let's have a look at the instruction and what you need to do. So now that the area has been cleaned from grease with some alcohol and we have done the masking, it's time to shake the bottle. So this is the light sand pen, and as it says in the instruction, you should shake the bottle well. So I have done that a few minutes. And it also says you need a non-absorbent surface to put the color on. So for that I have a plate. So we're going to take off the lid on the pen and we're going to put the pen on the surface. And we're going to pump the color onto the surface. It also says in the instruction that you can mix the color of 2 or more pens to get the right color. I did some experiments on a few different colors, and this light sand was the best one out of the box without mixing. Then when we're done, we are going to color the area using a dipping motion, and then we're going to give the outer area a diffuse color so that you don't see any sharp edges using this dipping motion. Also, this needs to dry. Either you can just leave it or you can speed up the process using a heat gun or a hairdryer. What we could do afterwards when this has dried is to apply a top finish. So I also have a pen with a matte top finish to put on this to make it more resistant to wear. So now we're going to take off the lid and we're going to start pumping out some color on the plate. As you can see, it starts to appear, and this is why it's important to have a non-absorbent surface. So when we have enough color, I will start putting it on the seat with this dipping motion. This has to dry a bit. Let's continue. So I'm going to speed up the process a bit with some heat. So I have a heat gun here and I just entered 100 degrees Celsius. So in this area here, I think I will put one more layer of color because I can see the dark area coming through. I'm also going to put some extra color on this. A bit more heat. So now I'm going to put on some top finish matte coat on this to make it more resistant. Same procedure as with the color. And some heat. Now let's remove the masking tape and see how it looks on this area here. I think it looks a bit better now. Eventually it will start to fade as the other parts of the seat regards to the color. Now let's have a look at this one. So let's take a look at the end result now. So the actual work is not that difficult. The most difficult part is actually to get the correct color matching. So I never got the sand pen. The light sand was a bit too light for my interior. I suggest getting a sand and a light sand pen if you have the parchment interior. Then you can either use one of them or you can mix them up to get exactly the perfect color. So that's my conclusions on the actual work. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.